All right, hey everybody, it's Samantha and Ann with the Tina team. It's Q&A Thursday, and today our topic is what to do before listing your home. So we're gonna go right into it, and I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Okay, sounds great. So I would really say that it depends on your individual house. Every house is different as far as what people need to do to get their house ready to sell. It also depends on the neighborhood, the area that you're in, the city that you're in, and what has been going on in your neighborhood. So sometimes people, for instance, think that they need to put granite in. Well, in some neighborhoods that doesn't really make sense, and you're not going to get that money back. Yeah, so usually it's best to meet with a realtor and sit down and talk about what do you need to do. When I meet with clients, I try to think about what is the least amount of money that they would need to spend to still get the house sold really, really quickly.
Right, and for the most money.
And for the most money, yep.
And so when should we meet with a realtor?
I never think that it's really too early to meet, but I would say if you think you might want to sell your house in the next year, go ahead and sit down with a realtor and ask what you need to do, because sometimes that list can seem very daunting and long and overwhelming. And if you can start chunking it down and piecing it out, it really can help.
More manageable.
Yep, it makes things less stressful.
Okay, cool. And so what are some of the things that sellers can do that are on the least expensive side?
Okay, yeah, so some of the things that I always recommend for every seller, no matter what, are decluttering, cleaning out those back corners of the closet that you haven't seen in, I don't know, years, cleaning out your cabinets. These are all places that you don't really think about, but those are places that a buyer, when they walk into your house, they're gonna open up the cabinets, they're gonna open up your closets.
Right, and see if their stuff is gonna fit.
Yes, and if they open up the closet and things come flying out of them, as it would at my house, then they're gonna think there's no storage. So decluttering the closets, I think, is really important. And sometimes during the time of year, depending on the time of year that you're in, you can even take some of those clothes, take some of those extra things and put them in storage. A lot of my clients end up having to rent a storage unit, but it helps, and it helps you get ready to move into that next house because you're getting rid of things that you probably won't need. So decluttering is really important. And I always suggest getting a really, really good deep clean. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a different level of clean, but when you have your house listed, it has to be like
spotless,
white glove clean, spotless. And luckily we have some great resources that we can always refer somebody that can help you with that, because who wants to spend hours cleaning?
Right. And at the end of the video, we will be showcasing our HomeKeeper app, so listen for that, and we'll have the link in the comments for that too. So
awesome. Yeah, so that, and then landscaping, cleaning up the outside. A lot of people don't think about that, but your curb appeal is probably one of the most important things out there, because
first impression.
Yeah, I mean, I've had clients before we pull up to the house, and just by pulling up, they've said, I don't want to look at this house because of just the outside. So making sure that your lawn's mowed, obviously right now, that's not a huge issue, but doing some landscaping, and there are some things even in the winter time that as far as landscaping we can recommend and help you with to make sure that you have curb appeal, which helps with the photos, which really helps get buyers in. And then sometimes it might mean painting the exterior or painting your front door, but cleaning your porch, a lot of people don't think about that either, but you know, making sure it's clean, your storm door's been cleaned recently so you can see through that shiny glass. Awesome. So those are some of the things that don't cost any money that I would recommend for anybody thinking of selling.
And of course, like mid-range, so fresh coat of paint on everything would be really helpful. And then I have a lot of people asking about painting their trim white, so I'm gonna talk to her about that, and then we'll wrap up here.
Yeah, I would say in our area, painting your trim white is the in thing. That's what people like. It's clean, it's fresh. A lot of times people are doing white trim with like a gray or a grayish or a taupe colored wall. Neutral. Yeah, and it just kind of makes everything look clean and bright and fresh.
They can imagine their stuff in and add color where they want, right?
Yep, exactly.
Cool. Awesome. And okay, I think that covers all of our things. Thank you so much. Make sure to comment in the comment section, like us on Facebook, and follow us on YouTube for more videos. And again, our HomeKeeper app is where all our preferred professional vendors are in one app, and so you can get anything repaired, fixed, you know, lawn care, all sorts of stuff. So it's a great resource. All right, thanks. See you next Thursday.